Oh my god! Oh my god! You freaking did it!
Hi guys, we are at the Salton Sea and we're getting ready to go up and fly. I don't really know what I feel like filming tonight. I was thinking about trying to spot land, and I mean full commitment, like go up pretty high and kill my motor and try to land my spot. And I haven't done that yet. The thought of it freaks me out a little bit, but it's good practice, especially in a big open area like this, because, you know, if your motor ever quits or dies on you, I guess it's good to have that practice. So I'm going to suit up and get ready to go.
Sunset's in exactly an hour. Oh, sorry, were you filming? Oops.
I just tied my hair, but I wanted to ask you a question.
I have an answer.
Hopefully. So, any tips on landing your spot if you cut your motor a few hundred feet up?
That's a good question. I feel like for you in particularly, you tend to make your pattern really, really big. I feel like getting it tighter than you normally make it is beneficial, because if you're making like a mile-long final, sometimes you're just staring at the spot and you're like, am I going to make it? Am I going to overshoot? But sometimes when you cut it in a little closer, I almost feel like it happens more naturally, more smoothly for you to be like, okay, I'm high or I'm low. I'll take it a little wide. I'll pull some brake. You know what I mean?
Commitment.
The other thing, so, you know, like, if you're looking like you're going to overshoot, you can change your course by doing an S turn or going wide base to final. Or if you're looking at a straight line on your final and you're going to be high, you can pull brake and sync. I think you've done that before. But your goal is to get it just by making your course perfectly to the spot.
My heart's beating fast already.
Don't even overthink it, because if you miss your spot out here, you have like 10 miles. Don't chicken out. You got to just go up to...
I'm not going to chicken out. That's why my heart is...
Go to like 1,000 feet above... right above here, and then just hit the kill switch, and then land right on that little stuff sack.
There's like no wind, so wish me luck on launch. No big deal if you fail a launch though. No one launches are hard. Giving up on that. I am out of breath from that launch. Alright. The air's a little bumpy. Nothing too crazy. I guess we'll just spiral up from here. A couple hundred feet or so. Oh, that wing bag looks small. Totally committed. The motor is off. The wind seems like it is going the same way it was before. Maybe we could sink it in. So close. Oh no.
We'll see you back.
Oh, thank you. Do you ever forget which way you turn one of your risers? Because I always do the right one well, and then when it comes to the left one, I'm like, what? effort to lean back there. No wind launches are a killer, man. I'm still out of breath. Alright. That wing bag looks a lot smaller than before. I think we gained some altitude. Okay. Full commit. Oh, we're going way long. I could have done a much, much better 360. That's okay. Dang it. I might go for one more. We can fly together. You want to fly together? There is no wind. Absolutely none.
Nice crosswind launch.
Thank you. Woo-hoo-hoo. There was a major temperature change when I got up a couple hundred feet.
Oh, yeah.
It's like way colder up there.
Yeah.
Like surprisingly cold. Like right now, I can turn my head and the air that escapes up my nose isn't too cold, but up there,
You
very
choke on
chilly.
it.
Yeah.
Watch this. Ready?
Oh God! Woo! Tucker, why?
I'm on your left. We look bigger if we travel with a pack.
I see the van mobile.
I see you.
I'm going right. Alright, I'm gonna gain a hair bit of altitude and then cut my motor.
Did you kill it, or you just at idle?
She is dead.
Hit that wing bag.
I'm gonna try my very best. I'm gonna follow this track right here around these bushes and do a nice good turn. Sharper turns lose more altitude, right?
They lose more altitude, but a sharper turn will change your ground track so that you're closer, which would make you higher.
Holy
Hit it! You're gonna hit it!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh
my God! You freaking hit it!
I
Your foot touched it!
I
saw
touched it! Yes!
You get 50 cool points.
Woo! Oh my God, imagine my GoPro is dead.
It might be.
I hope not. It died!
It does!
It died! It really happened because it's on camera.
No, but you had a better landing. Nice job.
Oh,
No,
do it again.
No, that was a good
I need
landing.
to do it again.
Okay, I apologize for this lighting, but it's really dark out there and kind of bright in here. This lighting sucks though. So we're all packed up. The motors and the wings are in the trailer. And that was a really fun flight that we had together. And I
Indeed.
had 2 good flights solo by myself. So what would you say in the way of feedback on those
your,
landings and stuff?
Your spot landings?
Mm-hmm.
The main feedback, which I could have added before we went up, when I try to practice a spot landing, I try to do it consistently each time. So I'll do like a left hand, or whatever, and not switch it up. And I was saying how I'll try to make it the same size, basically. So like back at home at the soccer fields, I'll pick like the outline of the soccer field kind of, or like a tree or points of reference so that you build an idea of what altitude you need to be at downwind, at base, and at final. And you just repeat that over and over again, and you have multiple points of reference. And then you can always scale that up and down, like say you're flying and you actually have a motor out and you need to hit a spot landing, then you just scale it up and you'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, I changed my landing around on the second one. The first one, I almost hit my spot. I was a little long.
You were close.
Yeah, I was pretty close. And that was a left-hand pattern. And then on the second one, I went far left because I wanted to hook it in right. And just because I did a left-hand one, I wanted to try a right-hand one. But like you said, kind of threw me off because I was doing it again for the first time. But that's good to know.
Yeah.
I'll practice that next time.
Consistency, and then you just build a sight picture and you know what to look for over time.
Yeah. Well, those were really fun flights, and I'm really stoked on my last landing. But we're going to end this one, probably go get some dinner. And if you liked it, definitely subscribe because I'll be making more of these.
And drop a like for Jacqueline because that makes videos perform better.
YouTube stuff. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
That was weird. First things first is the prep. You're going to want to grab your jacket, helmet, phone, anything you think you might need for your flight. Second, you're going to want to pre-flight your motor. You're going to want to check over everything, wiggle some stuff around, make sure nothing's going to fall off. Oh, it's leaking. That's probably fine. And last but not least...
Jacqueline, what are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm going to leave this one up for interpretation.